Hello, welcome to this guided astral travel. Please take a moment here and find a comfortable space sitting in an upright position. Just allowing yourself to sink into this space, really focusing on your breath and feeling the full embodiment. We are going to start with some guided breath work together. I want you to take in a deep breath, and as you take in a deep breath, I want you to squeeze your intrinsic muscles at the bottom of your root. And these are the same muscles that you use to go to the bathroom. So just really squeeze up as you cycle that breath and that air all the way up to the top of your head. And just really bring your attention to the top of your head, right where you would imagine your pineal gland would be, and really just hold that breath and squeeze those muscles. Hold it for as long as you can. And then release. Beautiful. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So just really bringing our body online and getting those energy centers fully primed and ready to go. So take in another deep breath in, really squeezing those muscles from your root all the way up, just really sensing, feeling, or imagining this spiral of light going up your head to your pineal gland. Really holding this in, hold for as long as you can. And then release. And we're going to do that one last time here. So one last time, big breath in, really squeeze those muscles. And what we're doing here is we're driving our cerebral spinal fluid up our spine through our central chakra column all the way up to our pineal gland, holding it here, squeezing, really bringing everything online, awakening that pineal gland, and release. So here you should be feeling really embodied in your space, really connected to your breath. And we're going to take in one more breath. And on your out breath, I want you to use that breath and drive your grounding cord from the bottom of your root all the way down into Gaia. So taking in a deep breath here and releasing all the way down through all of the layers of the earth. Down, down, down. If you need to take a couple breaths here, just really use the breath to drive that grounding cord. When you get to the center of the earth, you are going to see a beautiful crystalline ball of energy. This is Gaia, Mother Earth's heart chakra. And I want you to allow your grounding cord to connect into this crystalline center. And really connecting here as if your root system is just completely intertwining with her energy. Really syncing up, feeling her support, her sacred ancient wisdom, syncing up heartbeat to heartbeat. And just taking a moment here and really feeling the sacredness of what you are connecting into. Beautiful. And next, on your next breath here, I want you on your out breath just to completely expand down still in the middle of the earth at Gaia's heart chakra. Just really expand your root system out, connecting as deep in the inner earth as you possibly can. Because the more grounded we are here, the more that we can connect up above, so from below. And on your next breath, I want you to sense, feel, or imagine a beautiful crystal down in this space. And you can sense, feel, or imagine this in any way that feels true for you. You can possibly pick it up with your hand, or maybe it's ginormous and it's sitting just off to the side of you. This is your own home crystal. So this is a crystal that has been with your soul since the beginning of time here in your lifetimes of earth. You've deposited a lot of information into this crystal, and we're going to deposit even more today. So just taking your next breath and really allowing yourself to expand and connect that root system into that crystal. So you're connected into Gaia, you're connected into your crystal, and you're really expanded here in inner earth. Amazing. And when you feel connected here, I want you to take your next breath and just breathe all of that up. Just bring all of that into your heart center. Just really feeling very grounded, feeling the support, the ancient codes coming up. You might want to sense, feel, or imagine what color those codes would be hitting the bottom of your feet. Really connecting in your system. Again, feeling that syncing heartbeat to heartbeat and just feeling the expansion that is creating within yourself. Feeling the vast amount of space that is creating around your heart center. And next we are going to connect into calling in Metatron's cube. And here, this is how we unlock our etheric body to be released from physical form. Again, this is so safe. I'm holding you in a very beautiful container, working with the most authentic light. So as the image that I showed you before, I want you to sense, feel, or imagine just bringing your attention down to your feet. And from here, just drawing a beautiful golden line, just starting at the front and going counterclockwise all the way around and joining it back at the top. So you're completely inside the center of Metatron's cube. And as you feel this connectedness inside the cube, I want you to set an intention and will, with that intention, to spin the energy of this pillar of light counterclockwise. And if you're not very visual or you're having a hard time sensing and feeling and imagining this, just simply set an intention. We forget how powerful setting an intention is. We are really these powerful creators that we forget that we hold that within us. So simply just setting the intention will work. Next, we are going to pull up the outer 6 pillars of light using our breath. And again, just pulling those up counterclockwise, bringing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Holding those pillars of light around you, surrounding you. And again, just setting the intention of spinning those counterclockwise. And there's 6 outer pillars that we're going to pull up. And you may want to sense, feel, or imagine actually pulling this around your entire home. This will set a full protection and light barrier around your house using this sacred geometry form. So we'll pull that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spin that counterclockwise. And as we're in this vortex of spinning energy, that's spinning counterclockwise, you can sense, feel, or imagine this beautiful 6-figure star, this crystalline star in your heart chakra start to expand. And it starts to expand so big that it completely engulfs the outside of your body. You're completely submerged inside this 6-sided star. And for those of you that may have some knowledge in this, the 6-sided star is called your Merkaba. And this is how your etheric body travels through space and time. So now that we have your etheric body ready to go, the next step is connecting into your 13th chakra. So here we're going to take in a deep breath into your heart space. And together in a few moments, we're going to, just on our out breath, we're going to push that breath all the way up our chakra system. So up through your throat chakra, third eye, opening your crown. And some of you may or may not know, but we actually have 13 chakras that are within our pillar, not just 7. So we're going to push that breath and our etheric body out of physical form up to our 13th chakra. By doing this through our chakra system, we stay 100% safe the entire time. So everyone together, taking a deep breath inside of our heart space. And on our out breath, push up all the way up, 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 up. And you may need to take a couple breaths here, and that's okay. Just really use your breath to will your etheric body out of physical form all the way up a straight line up to your 13th chakra. And we land. And when you feel like you've landed here, you're going to sense, feel, or imagine a beautiful golden door opening up, almost as it's an elevator door opening. And standing in front of you is your higher self. So your higher self resides at your 13th chakra, and you can come here at any time to connect into this space. This is your higher guidance, that inner intuition, that inner knowing. And this is where you receive your messages and your downloads from. So if this is your first time connecting with your higher self, I want you to take a moment here and just take in some deep breaths and sync up heartbeat to heartbeat and third eye to third eye. And really sense, feel, or imagine into what does your higher self look like? Or if you're not having visuals, what could you imagine her look like? This is the most advanced, higher consciousness state of your being. She is everything that you want to be, that you desire to be, because she is you. She's an extension of you. So really soaking that in, receiving any messages that she may have for you here, and just taking a moment here. So while we connect with our higher self, I'm calling in our guides today. So working with us, we are calling in the Pleiadians, which are going to come in on the left, and your Pleiadians are your ancient ancestors here to guide us in our spiritual evolution. And behind us are the Arcturians, and these are like our galactic body guides here to really create a safe container and a protection all the way around us. And off to our right are the Lyrians, and right in front of us are the Sirians. Now, if any of you have had dreams or visions or just a knowingness of past lives, that you've had possibly in ancient Egypt, this is going to be connected into the Sirians. This is also going to be connected into your Lyrian guides. So just really connecting, if that feels true for you today, really connecting into that. Beautiful. And our guides today are going to take us on a beautiful journey. And in the power of the full moon presence, we are going to burn away what is no longer serving us. And we are going to receive an energetic update and really rewrite our story. This is an opportunity for a big release and a really powerful rewriting of limiting beliefs or something you've been holding on to, something that you've been looking to manifest in your life, and it hasn't quite landed for you. So I want you to sense, feel, or imagine off to the left-hand side, and you're going to see a beautiful sea of golden light. And on the left-hand side of the sea of golden light, I want you just to sense, feel, or imagine just really connecting into this space, almost like it's an energetic river, this beautiful golden energetic river. And I want you to walk into this river and really just submerge yourself here. And it's in this space where we have an opportunity to just release a little more, to surrender a little more. We are connecting into higher dimensional realms. We are connecting into higher states of consciousness. And any resistance or low vibrational frequency that we may still be holding on to is something that cannot come with us. So here is an opportunity to just really check in. Where are you holding a little bit of resistance in your light body, in your etheric form? Is there a part of you that maybe is holding on to fear of the unknown or what could be? Or maybe your ego is popping in and not wanting to let go of those old stories that have kept you safe and comfortable. So just really allowing yourself to release whatever is needed to be released here. And as we're feeling that release, we are noticing that this river is starting to flow very quickly. It's starting to speed up. And as it's starting to speed up, we're almost seeing on the sides of us stars just ripping by, like as if you were driving in a snowstorm. And you can feel the energy speeding up, and you can feel your frequencies speeding up. And again, I want to remind you, you are so held and so safe in this container. So as this energy speeds up and we're going through this beautiful sea of golden light, just on the other side, you start to see this beautiful blue light. And we're coming up to it quite fast, and there's no way that we could possibly avoid it, but knowing that right on the other side of this is the surrender that we've been looking for, is the release that we've been looking for. So we fully surrender into it and allow ourselves to connect into this blue light. And as we connect in, we land on the other side. We go through the blue light, which is this beautiful portal, and we land on the other side. And when you land, you're going to land on the most beautiful beach that you've ever seen in your entire life. It is the most familiar, unfamiliar place that you've ever been. The water is so incredibly clear. And the sand has this incredible diamond-like essence that just completely takes your breath away. And off to our right, as we stand there and we're really soaking in the energy of where we are, our Sirian guides walk over. We have landed here in Sirius. Now, our Sirian guides are also, some of them may be extensions of your higher self. You may be meeting your guide. This could possibly be a higher state of being of you coming to reunite with you once again. So just really connecting with your guide here, sensing, feeling, or imagining. Again, you can't be doing this wrong. Everything is right. Whatever's coming up for you is true for you today. And just connecting with your guides here, just really feeling their presence. These are high vibrational beings that are here to guide us, to love us, and to just bring us a sense of knowing that we've been longing for. And off to your right-hand side, you are going to sense, feel, or imagine 4 massive pillars of light. And your guides are going to guide you over to this space. And on the inside of the 4 pillars of light, you are going to see a podium, what looks to be a book on top of the podium. I want you to walk over with your guide and walk up to this podium where this book is in front of you. And just really taking a moment here, breathing this in. And if these pillars of light seem like they are close to you, I want you to take a deep breath in right now. And on your out breath, really expand this space. Really expand this space. Because these 4 pillars of light that surround you right now are 4 of the archangels. These archangels all represent a direction and an element of our earth plane here, which is holding us in this space of reconciling belief systems and subconscious patterns and anything that we're looking to release today. So feeling this expansion, looking in front of you, you're going to see a book. And this book is an energetic book. It is the book of the Akash. The Akash is an energetic library of your soul. Every thought, word, deed, action that you've had from this lifetime and from every single previous lifetime that you've ever had, whether that be on the earth plane or whether that be in a galactic lifetime, it's all stored here in this energetic field. Now we're going to take a moment here, and I'm going to set the intention to cloak your conscious mind. And with the energy of the full moon, we are going to release something that is no longer serving us. So I want you to take a moment here and to really allow yourself to dive into your subconscious. I want you to open this book, and whatever comes forward, whether it being seeing something written or watching a movie play out, or maybe you're just feeling a memory come forward. Whatever it is that you're wanting to release, we're going to have that chance to release this today. So whether it be a belief system of you not feeling worthy of yourself, having self-doubt, maybe you have a pattern of abandonment come up, or maybe the thing coming forward is wanting to work on your money story. Are you always stuck in scarcity, in lack? Whatever is coming up for you, I'm going to give you a moment to just sit in this energy, to sit in your energetic field of your Akash, and just allow whatever wants to come forward for you. Beautiful. So whatever came up for you here in this moment, just trust that this is what is meant to come up to really release, for you to really let go of what's no longer serving you. And if nothing is coming up for you, I just want you to trust that as well. Because a lot of the times what can happen is there are things that need to be released that are too much for our conscious mind to be able to handle. So if there's something that's not quite coming up for you or landing, just trust that on a subconscious level, on a cellular level, that something is happening. So from here, I want you to look down at your hands and sense, feel, or imagine that there's a ball of energy being created in your hands, that you're holding a ball of energy and it is just starting to be created. Now, what's creating this energy is what is needing to be released today. So I want you to sense, feel, or imagine it just coming out of your light body, out of the hands of your light body, just creating this energy, this force field. And it may look muddy or murky or maybe a little dark, low vibration. Now these are things that we're wanting to pull out, to rewrite, to reprogram. So it's gonna look a little dark. And I want you to take a moment and just really allow your light body to release whatever this story is that you've been telling yourself. Release whatever belief system that you've been holding on to just allow yourself to let that go so we can create space here today. And in this moment, as we're witnessing this energy leave our body, I want you now to sense, feel, or imagine what it is that you want to replace this energy with. What do you want in your life? Who do you want to show up as? If you could look in the mirror and imagine yourself to be the best version of you, whether it be your dream career, or just how you want to show up for your family, or even just maybe loving yourself a little deeper. Or maybe you're wanting to call in abundance. Whatever is true for your story today, we're all going to have a different story here. I want you to start sensing, feeling, or imagining whatever that might be for you, and just starting to infuse that into this crystal ball, into this ball of energy. Because what we're doing here is we're transmuting and alchemizing that energy that we just released. We forget that we're these master, powerful creators of our own reality. And we believe we're powerless. It is in this practice that I allow yourself to witness your own power in transmuting and alchemizing your own energy, your own story. So just taking a moment here and witnessing this energy change. And again, I'm going to give you a moment here to really allow yourself to know what you're wanting to pull in, what you're wanting to rewrite in your story. And as you're pulling this in, just witnessing the energy change from this dark energy into this beautiful, bright, white light. And knowing that you are the one that's transmitting this. You are the one that is alchemizing this energy. So I'm just going to give you a moment here in this space. Amazing. So now bring this to where you're feeling complete, that this ball of energy that you're holding is your new rewritten story. It is the recoding and the recalibration that you wish to see in your own reality that you've now transmuted and alchemized for yourself today. We are creating a newer timeline, a higher timeline for us to step into. So I want you to sense, feel, or imagine the book of the Akash in front of you. I want you to open it up to a blank page. And we're going to take that ball of energy, that new timeline, that highest and best version of yourself. And we're going to take that ball of energy and we are going to set it on top of the book of the Akash. And we're going to sense, feel, or imagine it just melting into the pages. And you can feel the energetic frequency just coming off of it, just penetrating your entire body. you can feel the shift already, knowing that you are a sovereign being, that you created this for yourself, and that we always have the power to code a new reality. So when we are feeling as if this is complete and we've witnessed our new timeline being put into place, I want you just to take a moment here and give thanks for this ceremony, for the archangels for being here with us today, for holding this space, and for this ceremony space. And just taking a moment to thank yourselves for showing up for yourselves today. And when you feel complete here, we are going to walk back over to the same beach where we arrived. And again, being escorted by our Sirian guide. And before we leave this space and time, I want you to take a moment here and connect with your Sirian guide. And just ask if there's any information that they have for you, if they have a message, or a lot of the times the Sirian guides will also want to give you a gift, whether that looks like a crown or maybe a sword. I'm seeing some crystals being given. Whatever wants to come through, again, just trusting the information, even if it doesn't make sense. And again, just giving thanks for our Sirian guides for guiding us here on this journey today. And off to our left-hand side, we are going to see, sense, feel, or imagine that very powerful blue portal open once again. And we are going to step into the portal and we'll go back into the sea of light. And just like we came in, we come back out in the same way. Just really allowing yourself to submerge in the high vibrational frequency of this golden light. This golden light sits in 3060 frequency. So just really soaking up as much as you can. This is really where you receive those upgrades, the DNA upgrades, the downloads, just a full recalibration of your light body here. And when you land back out of this space, we are going to walk back over to our elevator where our higher self resides. And taking a moment here, again, just receiving any last messages, anything that's wanting to come through. And also just knowing that you can always come back here to your higher self. That if this is your first time meeting your higher self, that they are very pleased that you're here, and this is a space for you to really connect and receive. So when we're feeling complete here, I just want you to soak up everything you can from your higher self and allow yourself, when you're ready, to come back down that elevator just as you went up, and we're slowly going to come down and land back in our heart space. When you land back in your heart space, we are just going to go down and connect with Mother Earth just one last time. And this is where we come into service for her, just really connecting all of our light codes that we received. So taking in a deep breath, and on your out breath, just allowing yourself to go back down through your grounding cord and connecting back into Gaia. And just allowing your breath to really sync up here once again and really connecting in these higher vibrations that we've received here today. Fully expanding into Gaia, expanding into your crystal. So if there's something that maybe missed your conscious mind in this experience, we're going to set the intention to deposit that in your crystal where you can come back at any time to receive that information. And when you're feeling complete here, we will take in a nice deep breath in, once again, connecting with our heart, just thanking Gaia for her support and the sacred wisdom and codes. And one last breath down to our feet. We're going to connect into the collective consciousness grid. This is the flower of life web of grid that connects over the entire planet. And we are going to anchor in these frequencies, this higher timeline for ourselves, and set a collective intention for higher timelines for our collective, as we know it is so needed at this time. And when you're feeling complete here, just coming back into your heart. And as we come back into our heart, just continuing to keep your eyes closed, I'm going to seal this activation with a light language blessing. Light language is a channeled cosmic language that I channel in directly from my higher self, and it'll speak directly to your higher self. So just allow yourself to have an open heart and an open mind, and allow yourself to surrender. Ramia soro, rahiero koro, ramia soro, rahi krakaro, ramia soro, rahiro, raki krakaro, ramia soro, hiaraka, rahia soro, rahia, rokoro, rokoro, rokoro. This completes our journey here together. Just really taking your time here, coming back to slowly opening your eyes, possibly wiggling your fingers and toes. And just give yourself some space here to really come back into your body. Allow yourself some time today to be gentle with your body, to hydrate and to rest. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. Namaste.